And welcome back to Redneck Snack and Food Reviews, where life is too short to be simple. Now, just a warning, maybe a trigger warning for some of you who don't like bad attitudes, but I did have a bad attitude this morning. This Crumbl review is in 2 parts, so this is the later version. I kind of had a thought process, be creative here. Since I was able to get all 4 cookies this time, and I'm buying, like, I bought the other 3 flavors for someone else, I decided, oh, well, I can actually make a thumbnail now with all 4 of these cookies. As weird as this review is going to be, but I'm gonna go ahead and like touch up on the other 3 cookies that aren't the mango one, and I'll describe the situation. But I'm gonna pose with this box. Gonna have to tinker around, see what works best as a new review, a new final product. But yeah, I'm excited to tell you about this last cookie. Even though it's last in, it's gonna be first out. You know, a lot of people in food service know what that is. So if you're a Crumbl cookie employee or fan, you might know what last in first out means. But you definitely don't want last in first out with this, with food service. You want first in first out, because then you got food spoilage and people get sick. But that's aside from the point. We're not trying to ruin the mood here. These cookies actually kind of look different than the ones I got this morning. I was in Virginia Beach this morning. I'm in Richmond now. Virginia Beach it's a new location, so I think they're kind of learning, and I think they're trying to thin out the line here. With the popularity of the place, it's kind of like you gotta spread out the resources the best you can. I don't know why they didn't get mango in stock. I don't know if it's because they're new, and it was a mess. It was a mess. I got a sugar cookie. They did offer me anything else that I wanted when I went in there, and I was like, it's cool. I'm gonna go on this crazy mission to Richmond. So here I am. I'm gonna pose with this. I'm gonna try the mango, and then I'm gonna preview. I'm gonna talk about the other 3, and then you can go watch me be moody if you want to watch me be moody, but you don't have to. I mean, if you really want the thorough review of it, it might be better. But anyways, I'm gonna grab these cookies. We're gonna try and pose for a good thumbnail here. I'm in a better mood, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably just move my seat back quite a bit here, just so everything's in good view. But yeah, let's. Oh boy. There we go. See, that's a better thumbnail. So, yeah, not moody now, but I'm definitely gonna have to tinker around what I'm gonna do, so as I get closer and closer to you, as I get weird. But yeah, let's go ahead and try this cookie. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack and Food. Yeah, this cookie gave me trouble. This one's actually kind of small. Well, it's thick. It's thick. That's the thing about, and I can try and show you the ones from Virginia Beach this morning. I think that'll be interesting. Of course, you can look at it in the next segment of this video as well. But I reckon it's a sugar cookie. It's a chilled cookie, and it's got, I guess, a dried peach. Those peach candies, not peach, mango candy. Those mango candies. It's got one of those on it, and it's got like a mango icing on it. It looks good. Of course, I'm sure they're short on supply, so they didn't really spread it out as widely as they could. But let's take one more look at this thing. Nice. I drove a whole hour for this, and I'm gonna have to drive an hour home. I didn't talk about the knife that I had. I was in that bad of a mood. Look at this thing. It's what I brought. It's what I had in my car. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this a little bit. I'm gonna eat this. Get out of the way. Nice little mango candy. I'm gonna take a good chunk of this. cutting it like a pie. So yeah, let's go ahead and try this. You can only get this, well, you can only get it Monday, and then you got today, Tuesday. I don't know what's coming next. They're going to drop another cookie. But again, my recommendation to Crumbl, please don't do this. I was in a bad mood. I just want, you know, this to be, want it to make sense, you know. So let's go ahead and try this out. It's not my favorite fruit flavor, but the mango flavor is there, and it's good. I like it. It's not like their normal sugar cookie, I don't think. It's a little dry, but the mango flavor does well. So I can't really blame Crumbl for not wanting to do this one the whole week. I mean, fans are complaining about fruit flavors and all that nonsense. I get it. So I like it though. It's got good mango flavor. Not the strongest, not you know, wow, that's superior and that's mango everything. But it is good, so I would definitely recommend it as part of the lineup, and I'll dive into the others as well. But definitely go try this out if you like mangoes. I'll give it a 7 though, which is probably like on my lower scale in terms of ranking these. But I just thought the cookie could have just had, you know, more of a moist, you know, more moist of a texture. And the flavor could have been stronger, but other than that, it's a good cookie. You know, it's crazy. I spent almost as much time just talking right here, right now about all this than I did in the other videos. So it's crazy. Maybe I just need to be in a bad mood. Maybe that'll keep things in perspective. But let's just briefly look at the others. So you've got Dulce de Leche. Again, it's got cream cheese icing. I just don't think it belongs there. It's kind of like a snickerdoodle cookie though, I think. But it tastes fine. You don't get a lot of caramel flavor. I believe I gave it like a 7. No, I think I gave it a 6 maybe. It's okay. But again, it's just like the cream cheese is distracting. Then you've got chocolate chip, potato chip. I would call it everything but the kitchen sink. This one looks a lot better than the one I had. You can see all the pieces. It's not just topped off with it, and it's thicker. It's a lot thicker. I gave it a 9, but looking at this thing, I would probably give that a 10. And then finishing off is the Kentucky butter cake. I've never seen it look like this before. I've always kind of seen like a very faint like white topping here. But I'm sure it doesn't taste all much different, but it's really good. I believe I've given it like a 9 or a 10. I think I gave it a 9 today. But yeah, this lineup, you know, there's 2 really good cookies. There's 2 okay cookies. And you know, one of them's gonna be gone, so who knows what I gotta tell you in a few days. Or I'll review it probably the last day when everyone else has tried it, but I don't know. So one more thing, let's take a look at what I got this morning. This isn't bad. I mean, it's wide, but it's not thick, you know, and it doesn't seem to have coconut. It didn't taste like it had, and you could see the coconut flakes on the other one, which I don't mind. I mean, the thing is that I know what coconut tastes like. I've had lots of coconut this past weekend. Would I say it would add a lot to the cookie? Probably not. But no, that was probably my favorite cookie of the week. Well, that and the Kentucky butter cake. You see how what I'm talking about, that white sauce? Not white sauce, but yeah, that white color. Now, the one that looked the same as the others, even though a little more flat, was the Dulce de Leche. Yeah, that looked like it was the same. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed these cookies this week. Again, nothing, I mean, half of them were nothing crazy, but the other half I really love. This is the first week where I've had a repeat flavor. This is my 11th Crumbl review, and Kentucky butter cake was my first repeat, which I think that was like review 1 or 2 that I had that. So Crumbl's doing a good job at keeping it different, but they're also keeping fans in mind. When people love a particular cookie, they try and bring it back as soon as possible. So that's my review. I'm not gonna do my little outro, my yee part, because we're gonna jump into my moody part of the video. Even though I broke down everything for you without tasting it, you know, you could go watch me eat it and be in a bad mood. But yeah, Crumbl, I love you. It's all good, but hopefully we don't have this as a precedent for future. So yeah, I can't wait for Hampton to get its location. Hopefully we don't have this kind of drama, but that's it. That's my review, and I will see y'all around. You kind of gotta learn how to do things. And I don't understand why you did this 2-day limited time thing for the mango. And hopefully I'm not the only one that experiences this. I hope that this generates a lot of complaints, and you have to do this again. You have to redo the mango one. But my location in Virginia Beach did not have it. I'm gonna call around, waste some time driving, trying to get the mango cookie, and hopefully I get it. But yeah, I've cut, time out of work to go do this, I'm probably gonna lose my lunch break, which is fine, but I'm just extremely disappointed. So there's only really 2 cookies that are new for me right now. I don't even know when I'm gonna upload this review. I might do it this morning, but just disappointed Crumbl. So it's just a complicated week. Like, I don't even know why they don't have it here, but I just set time aside and went out of my way, and it just didn't work out. So I'm sorry that I sound moody, but the goal is to try and get this cookie one way or the other. But I'll probably be in communication with Crumbl just to see what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna make a recommendation they do it again. My recommendation for them is not to do this thing again. Why? Why? Why would you do a 2-day thing? So, oh well. So we got an extra sugar cookie. I'm not touching that. I didn't even take time to look at my review on the Kentucky butter, which is probably top 10 for me. I will briefly touch up on it. We've got Dulce de Leche, which is like a caramel and like a milky caramel type of cookie. And there's a new, it's like a sweet and salty cookie. It's got coconut, pretzels, potato chips. So yeah, without further ado, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my Instagram. Check out, to my YouTube channel. Check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack and Food. Yeah, that's gonna bother me the whole day, but it is what it is. So here's the cookies. See, that's even kind of hard to do. Let's see if I can kind of move this back. Nope, that's not working. I'll move my chair back. See, I got things to learn too. So yeah, like I'm not acting entitled by any means. I'd rather it be the other side that's showing off. I'm not acting entitled by any means, because there are things that I have to, there's new things I always have to learn to navigate. There's mistakes I make, like there's assumptions I make. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into these. We're really gonna focus our time on those 2 cookies that haven't, the new one and the one that hasn't been here in a while. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab this one. It's just interesting. So they topped it off with some potato chips and some pretzel pieces, but doesn't really want to stay a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut like a fourth of this. It's a little bit thinner than their typical cookie, but we're gonna give it a chance. It looks like their normal cookie base, maybe a little softer. So yeah, let's go ahead and try. Oh, and it's got chocolate chips. Forgot that. So there's another good look at it. Yeah, let's give it a chance. I'm putting a little bit of stuff on there. Okay. There we go. That would definitely end up being one of my favorites ever if it had a lot more of the stuff inside, like the potato chips and the pretzels. I don't taste a lot of coconut there. They may not have put it in there, which I don't mind that. But even with coconut, it would be really good. I think it just could use some more of that stuff. I don't like that kind of topped off with it. You know, I think if they just loaded it a little bit more, it would be absolutely divine. It would be amazing. I wouldn't question it one bit. But a nice mixture of sweetness and saltiness. So actually this one, the Dulce de Leche, looks like a snickerdoodle, you know, topped off with caramel, and I would say probably vanilla icing. Interesting cookie. I don't think I've had their snickerdoodle yet. It's, you know, it's not snickerdoodle season by any means, but you know. So let's go ahead and cut another fourth. This one seems promising. I don't think it'll be my favorite ever, but I think it'll be good. So let's go ahead and try it out. Okay, so I didn't really read the description for this one, but again, they're cream cheese, icing. I think they're trying to figure something out. Whether that's making a sweeter buttercream, I don't know, but you know, I'm intrigued, to say the least, to see what the future holds for that, because I think some people kind of get distracted by it. It is a good cookie, but again, I would like that caramel flavor to kind of just sing its song and not be distracted by the cream cheese. Because, you know, it doesn't make a lot of sense, you know what I mean? So overall, it's a good cookie, but it really just doesn't need cream cheese. I'll give it an 8, just because it does taste good. But you know, it's just like, it's all right. So I mean, no, it's not all right. It's really good, but the cream cheese, again, I don't know. So let's go ahead and get this Kentucky butter cake. I really like it. I think it's less, you know, it's more low key. It's not as sweet. And it's very buttery. Like the sugar icing is pretty good. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. So we're just gonna be quick about it. Yeah. It's better than the first time I had it too. It's not far off from the cornbread cookie. It's not, you know, it's not like cornmeal in there. So yeah, that's, I don't remember what I gave it last time. Right now I would say it's a 9. It's really good. And it's just different than the others. It's got a buttery vibe to it, and it's just simply great. But I wouldn't say it's perfect. Like that chocolate cake one I had last week, that was perfect. So yeah, hopefully I can get that mango cookie and we can kind of sure up this review. If not, who knows when I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna get the other cookie hopefully as well. But yeah, Crumbl, you gotta do a little bit better at this. I'm gonna check the app to make sure that they changed it to sold out here, because they don't even have it. So it's disappointing that I made that order and didn't get that cookie. So I was like, did they mess up? Because, you know, Crumbl's too much of a good company for me to expect them that they messed up. But no, they didn't mess up. They were just out. So be warned, my friends. Virginia Beach does not have the mango this week. I'm about to pull my seatbelt because I'm about to haul butt to work now. But I don't know if any other locations are dealing with this or what, but I'm definitely not happy about it. But, you know, I can't even tell you what to do with this lineup. Like, you know, I definitely recommend the sweet and salty cookie, and, you know, the Kentucky butter cake is always great. But, you know, you could do without the Dulce de Leche, but it's really good. I can't tell you anything about the mango yet, so maybe tune back. Who knows? But if this is it, if this is really it, I will see y'all around.